supplies.
Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Lincoln, and myself, Dave, are going to teach and play Rome in a Day, a game for 2 to 5 players, published by Alley Cat Games and Red Cat Games, and designed by Evgeny Petrov. They say that all roads lead to Rome, but will those roads have the tiles and gems you want?
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Rome in a day?
I'll teach you Rome in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Ba-dum-bum.
Rome in a day in 5 minutes.
In Rome in a Day, the Roman Empire has fallen, and we're trying to build it back up, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty fast game. The game takes place in 4 rounds, and all 4 rounds work basically the same way. We all have our own set of 20 of these tiles, okay? These tiles come in 5 different land varieties.
Okay.
We also start with a unique building card tile that looks like this. We all have a different one, and from that we have put the physical building pieces, like here's a little windmill that goes here on this little windmill card like that. Mm-hmm. We put the pieces on this card, all right? Every round is going to work in the following way. You're going to take the top 5 tiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully this is a stack of 20. You don't have to do it. I'm just going to do it over here. And you're going to put them out in front of your thing so that everyone can see what your tiles are in a row like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? In a row. And you are then going to take whatever the first 2 building tiles are from left to right. The first one goes on the first tile. The second one goes on the second tile. So we all do this so that we can all see.
Okay.
Then we're going to hide those tiles behind our screen.
Okay.
And divide them up into 2 piles. The piles can be divided.
The tiles are in piles?
The tiles are in piles, in two groups. They can be divided any way you want. Mm-hmm. You can divide them 5-0 if you want. But you're probably going to divide them either 4-1 or 3-2. But you must divide them into 2. Then, once we are all done that, we will reveal them so that we can all see what we have divided them into. And then we each have 2 of these cards. This says, I want the smaller half.
I see.
This says, I want the larger half. Okay. And I didn't say this, but when you divide them, we start with 4 gems. When you divide them, the smaller half also must get 1 of your 4 gems.
Right.
Okay? So, we will now all see these in front. This little handy-dandy card that looks like this basically shows you in rounds 1 and 3. This says who's taking tiles from you and where are you getting tiles from. Okay. So in round 1, I'm getting tiles from Nikki by playing my card. This shows me playing my card. I'm getting the smaller half of Nikki's tiles.
I see.
And Lincoln, you are taking either the larger or
based on what.
But the way it works is we decide what we're doing. We place our card face down all at once, and then they are revealed simultaneously. So I do not know what tiles you are taking from me when I am deciding which tiles I am taking from Nikki. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. Then we'll take the tiles and gems if we have any. All right? Gems are kept not secret and phrased. The buildings that are on the tiles must always stay on the tiles. They cannot be moved.
Right.
And then you're going to take the tiles that you got and you are going to put them together. Putting them together is pretty much like how you think it's going to go. You can take a tile, whatever your first tile is, all tiles after that have to touch a tile. And touch in the correct way, right? Let's nobody ask me if this is legal.
Okay.
Okay, so
you're tired of that joke?
So let's say these tiles are like this. And let's say for scoring purposes, this looks like this. Okay? All right, that's round 1. Then we're going to do that 3 more times. And then at the end of the game, we're going to score.
Okay.
So there's only 1 scoring. It's at the end of the game. So let me get some more tiles. Let's say I got this, and I got this, and I got this, and I got this and this. That's good enough for now. And let's put this here. Okay. At the end of the game, you are going to score in one of two ways. The first is you're going to score
Only one of two ways?
You're going to score in. There are two ways you can. There's
Two ways you will be
Two
scoring.
ways you will be scoring. The first is you're going to score each of your buildings. All right, they're all going to score, and a building scores really simply. It scores 1 point for every tile that is in the group that it is on or adjacent to. So yellow is going to score 2 points because it's on a yellow and it's here. Green is going to score 3 points because it is adjacent to this 2 and this 1.
Right.
And if you had a yellow here, this would score 3 points.
Right.
Adjacent to this 2 and this 1. And this one would just score 2. So they'll all score individually, right?
Right.
And then the only other way you're going to score is down here on the bottom of your building card.
But this one would score nothing?
The red,
Like
the red is there to show you that it scores nothing.
No.
Okay.
All right. And then, but if it were here, it would score 1 point, right? Because it's on a red.
Right.
And then finally, there's this, it's not quite triangular scoring at the bottom. This is what you're going to get for how many gems you have at the end of the game.
Okay.
So you can see that you might choose the smaller section just to get the gem,
Okay.
right? You don't even know if you're keeping your smaller section with your gem when you divide stuff up, right? So you could end up with 8 gems by the end of the game.
Okay.
Yep.
I was noticing this is actually showing you the taking passing direction for each round.
Great, because as Nikki correctly said, the car. Where did my go? Here it is. Yeah, this is rounds. This is round 1. This is round 2. This is round 3. This is round 4.
Okay.
It just alternates.
But it's showing it, which is
Right.
really cool.
Yep. And by the way, that is the entire game.
Okay.
That's Roman 5 minutes, or almost 5 minutes. All right, shuffle your tiles if you haven't. I need to because, of course, I showed mine to everybody.
Well, before we get started, let's thank Gamegenic for sponsoring this episode and for providing us with accessories like these sleeves that we're using today.
Cool.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yellow. Oh, red. Oh.
4.
Okay, I am taking from Nikki. Already this card is very handy.
Yep. Wow, all the purples next to each other. Okay, and then the first two get.
Yep.
Then,
There are 100 tiles in the game, and they're equally divided. And
By type.
and these tiles are player color. So I'm assuming that means we're going to see a balanced number of, say, red tiles or yellow tiles. We don't have 2 players in the game, so I don't know.
Right.
But there are 5 types, and we have 20 tiles, so it's very possible that, well, we don't have 2 of each because already Nikki's shown 3. So maybe it is asymmetrically distributed. I don't know.
Right.
Okay, I might be getting that, and I might be getting that. And here I go. I'm going to divide. Did everyone see my tiles?
I really wasn't paying attention.
Okay, well, take a look, because you really want to see Lincoln's.
Yeah, and Lincoln will be taking from you. I'll
Yes.
be taking from Lincoln.
And I'm taking
okay.
from you.
What do
At
you
the
have,
beginning, it
Lincoln?
almost doesn't matter because you don't know what I've built yet
Right.
to know what to give me or not give me. Or
Well,
try
I can kind of say I definitely, whatever group that tile's in, I'm going to want it.
Yep.
Maybe that's how you think. Okay.
Here we go. And scene.
Oh, you're just doing it like that. Okay. I'm really far forward.
Okay. There's my gem. Ave Caesar. Or what's the other? What's the Avast? Is that what you say in? There's some game, right, where you say Avast when you've
Gosh, I don't know if I know
when you've
that
done
one.
all your stuff. You say Avast.
Okay.
Like say your turn is over. Some pirate game.
And
You have, to
put
put
in,
you have to put a gem on the small one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we all divide?
Yeah.
Wait,
Do-
you don't. You get to see first.
Oh, you get to choose?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you done dividing?
Yeah.
Here you go. You get to decide. Do you want my big set or my small set?
Wow. Nikki
Oh.
did a giganto set.
All right. I'm not messing around. There's my choice.
I'm looking at Dave and I'm taking from Lincoln, so
Yep.
Right.
yay. That is good.
Okay, this game is already interesting.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Lincoln wants the small set. All right, you get the set with the gem. Nikki wants the small set from Lincoln. She gets the set with the gem. I want the big set from Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
Take back this card. This card is just in the way. I'm going to put it over here. And now take all your tiles and build them.
What are the green tiles? Those are what you have there?
Yes, that's green, I believe.
And you get your gems back, right? And
Yes.
so, like, if
You
you didn't
each-
take
Nope, you get
my
the gem.
small, okay.
Correct. You are potentially a gem scoring maniac. Okay, how do I want to do
A
this?
Gemini?
Nice. Oh, that is nice.
Oh, that's big city. Okay, got it. And then for the next round, we're switching this way. So I'm rotating my card.
I'll try that. Yes, the card spins. And here we go with round 2. Take the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me build this out a little further to be out of the way.
I don't know. Yeah, really. Should I move my land more out? Okay.
You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave my tiles. Well, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
Yikes.
and it goes this way.
And it.
So I'm taking from
first
Lincoln.
2. Here's the first 2. I'm taking from you. What are your offerings?
I got good offerings,
Burnt offerings.
but I'm taking from Lincoln. So you're right. I'm looking over at Nikki.
Yeah,
I have
I know.
to look at Lincoln's 5 tiles.
Well, don't get confused by what you've got placed.
Actually, it's the other way around, right? At this point, I want to look at Nikki because that's how I'm dividing it, right? I'm dividing
Sure.
it for Nikki's choice. So
Yeah,
I
but
think
this is
that's
what she built.
okay. Got it. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to
Oy.
give Nikki just what she wants.
Uh-huh, sure you are.
Oh, I am.
This is not.
I am Nikki. All right.
Does each set have to have a house, or could you give them or a
You
building?
can put both buildings in one set if you want, but it
Okay.
doesn't mean you'll keep it.
Yeah, that seems maybe like you're making it really good. But I don't know.
It says you can divide it 5-0 if you want.
Yeah, that'd be fun for the person drawing.
Well,
You have a choice.
let's say you were at 7 gems. It might be a choice. That 8th gem gets you from 24 to 31
Yeah, for
points.
sure. That's probably what you would do towards the end of the game, I imagine.
Sure, because the most you're going to get from a tile, well, I don't know. You could probably get a lot from a tile if it triples up a color you have. That's good.
Triple double.
Okay.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Oof,
Here you
sorry.
go, Nikki. There's your choice. I gave you good stuff. But I am drawing from Lincoln. Oh. That's fantastic. I like it, Lincoln. Okay.
I know, I'm looking.
Ah?
Roman a day? Question mark? All right. Nikki wants the large set.
I do.
There you go.
Thank you.
I want the small set.
Lincoln wanted the small set. These are mine.
Okay.
Yikes.
Let's come
And
back.
away.
Yoink and away now. Well, this goes here.
Mm.
This goes here.
Do we have to place it on the one that it was put on? The building?
The building
Building
cannot
stays.
move ever from the tile.
Sure. Just making
It
sure.
has to stay on the tile that it, yeah. I guess that goes there.
That it has.
And, oh, there you go, look at that. I won't make any bones about it. I am desperate for a white building in case people want to try to get the most out of their sets.
It was on this. I'm like, what was it on?
Yeah,
Don't forget it.
Okay.
that's pretty nice. All right, flip your card.
Oh, wait, purple.
And draw your 5 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boy, this game really is fast.
It's flying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green and yellow.
Woo.
And I'm choosing from Nikki. Oof.
Yeah.
I want to choose from Lincoln. He's got the
Well.
stuff I need. All right, Lincoln's choosing from me. Oh, that's a good one for Lincoln right there. Okay. All right, I'm ready to split. This will be fun. And a gem. All right, I'm already going to move my thing more out here. Oh, did I do this wrong? I'm sorry, everybody. Making a mess.
Oh no.
I think that's how they built that.
I don't know. This is not good for dividing, I'll tell you right now.
Boy, really, it is like mixed to Dave. This is ideal for Dave.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm not drawing from you.
Yeah.
I'm drawing from Nikki.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Oh, you.
Wah, wah.
Wow, do I want that? I don't even know if I care.
By the way, the box says Vinny Vici Divisi,
Divisi.
or Divisi, depending on how you pronounce it, yeah. I came, I saw, I divided. I kind of like it.
Mm. Boy, I don't know that Nikki cares
Purple.
about that. Oh, yeah, she might.
I might.
No, she won't care.
Oh my gosh, there's only one more turn.
I know, right? We're almost done already.
I might not get any white. I have all this white, I might not get any of it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I made a last minute
It's
change.
not great, but
I made a
it's
last
ready.
minute change. Here we go. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
I know. I kind of blew it, but that's okay.
Lincoln.
I'm taking from Dave.
Yep.
He's betting on me wanting that red one.
Well, here's the deal. Like, I originally put like one of these over here, but I didn't want to lose it. Like, the red one is not great for me, even with the yellow. So I figured if you leave me the gem, then at least I get green points, and maybe I can connect this.
Right.
The problem with the last round is I don't know how it's going to go.
Right.
It's all random based on what comes
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I'm clearly banking on white tiles. Also, I don't think anyone had done a 4-1 yet, so it was just fun.
You are looking at mine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait.
No, he's
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm taking.
he's
from,
taking from me.
You're taking from me.
Oh, yeah. I had it. Backwards.
Yeah, see the little hands, and
Backwards.
the grabby hands.
I know.
and
I
the-
even have it set up right.
The grabby hands grab all they can.
You know, it'd be nice as if on the other side it was the other way, so that it wasn't upside down.
Ugh. Is there really an upside down to that card? I don't think so.
I mean, you're right. It isn't. Here we go. Oh, he went for the large set. I figured they were both good, Lincoln. I figured this way at least I got a gem. I'm taking that small set, Nikki.
Okay. Here's that guy and that guy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lincoln.
Mm-hmm. I don't love it, but it's what it is.
It's a love-hate relationship. White. Oh, that green. I want my white to do anything.
Oh, I get this.
Yeah, you're like, I
That's
don't
right,
want
look.
that.
Look. If I can get a... Oh, no, there's no red on that. That's green. All right, fine.
Am I giving it green? I'm giving it. Oh, that's an interesting decision to have to make. Okay.
Yeah. This gives me a chance to
Okay.
fill that hole. This game is cool. All right, everybody ready for the last round?
No, I got one more dealie to place here. Oops.
5 gems, 3 gems.
Okay, I'm
4
ready.
gems, Lincoln. Your gems are not.
Oh, I'm
private.
sorry, 4 gems.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like, unless they're
I
really.
keep giving them up. I don't know.
Well, but you got one before, right? I was down to 3. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to be balanced.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
1, 2. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This red goes on the red.
Turn the thingy.
Fiendish thingy.
And purple.
Okay, I'm drawing from Lincoln.
and
No white!
white.
I can't get a white.
You cannot.
Oh, my white is useless.
It didn't work out.
That's all right.
My white was in the second round, and
It's all right.
There's a white right here. Aren't you taking
No,
from
no,
me?
I don't have a white building.
Oh,
and he's not.
And I'm drawing from you. That's why I needed to draw from you last time.
Yeah.
That's all right. Look, either of these are great for me.
right.
Those are not great for me. None of your tiles are that great for me.
Okay. I know exactly how
You
to
can
divide
break it
these.
up however you want. It'll all be stink-a-whiff.
That's not true. Look, the red comes with a point. This is worth 5 points to you, this tile.
Okay,
5 points.
okay,
No, I'm
okay.
wrong. 6 points. Because it's going to score, if you put it red here, it scores
Yeah.
for this and that red. In
This
fact,
and that?
I can't give you this.
Exactly.
That's too good.
All right.
It's worth 3 points to me, though.
Dave,
This is great.
what do you want?
I want.
Dave is taking.
I want-
Dave, you're taking. Right?
I am. No, I'm taking from Lincoln. You're taking from me. I'm taking
Man,
from
my
Lincoln.
head.
But you're not wrong, and you want to look at it the other way. You're dividing for Lincoln because
Right.
he's taking from you. I'm dividing for you. I'm trying to figure out what you want and what you'll leave me.
Look, I'm in your sitch with the whites, but mine are the
Okay.
purples.
I'm going to do something crazy. So crazy it might just be brilliant.
It will be.
I mean, you have to take that one, don't you?
Do I?
Do I?
Okay. If I do that, that would give you 3, 4. That would give you, okay. Ah. Okay.
This is bad. Hold on.
Hold the wire, please.
This game is fun.
The fact that it's just these 4 rounds, you're like, but I want to do so much more.
I think that's kind of what's great about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Ready?
I already love that I took a chance on this and it didn't pay off. Yes. All right, Lincoln, what did you give me? Well, the red could be something. Here's the deal. So this is the first time that's happened for me. That small set is absolutely fantastic for me if Nikki leaves me this.
Right.
If she doesn't, it's terrible for me.
Right.
This is great. Okay, well.
Dave.
Nikki. They're both good. Which do you want?
I know. They are. You did divide it well.
Well, you can actually do the math, right? This one is worth 2, 3, 4, 5. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus a point. This is worth 6 points plus a gem. This one is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points.
Yeah.
So 6 plus a gem
Yeah.
or 7. And the gem is
Will be
potentially worth
third.
more. Right.
It will be 6 points at at the end of the game.
I believe I have divided them roughly equally because in this case they're both okay.
Dave. I don't know what to do.
I know.
Sneaky.
I know. That's
want
the beauty.
both.
I know. Oh, she took the large set. There you go.
Yeah.
I went for the large
see.
set too, Lincoln.
We'll see.
I was building it for you.
I was hoping that Nikki would leave me that red, and she didn't.
What do you want?
Small.
Okay.
I thought the gem would entice you, Nikki.
It was, believe me. It was very enticing.
But a lot of it depends on you. Depends on what you think your Lincoln's going to leave you, right?
Right. I was hoping he'd leave me with the white, but
And did he?
no, he took it.
Well, there you go.
But I did get red out of it because he didn't take the red, and I have red, so
Gets the red out.
gets the red out.
Okay. I'm going to just sadly put this next to my red. That's going.
Oh, Nikki, man, you got the bad gem sitch here.
Me? Oh,
Because
yeah.
we both have 5.
Yeah, you're gonna pounce on
All right.
that.
Did everybody finish their whatever?
I'm not done yet.
All right. While we're doing that, I will show the viewers at home. The game comes with this little handy-dandy score sheet that I will now likely fill in incorrectly.
Fantastic. There. I don't have a purple building, so I don't think that really makes a difference.
I believe my track record speaks for me. All right. Are we all finished?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's by thing.
Yeah.
So purple.
Green first.
Oh, it's by this.
Oh, okay.
But that's
well,
fine.
those two are out. The first 2 are out.
Okay, green. All right. Oh, look, it's almost in order. Nikki, what'd you score for green? Okay, here we go.
4,
It's easy.
5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because
6 for green.
not on the
Lincoln,
program.
what did you score for green?
4.
4. Oops, 4. And I scored
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 10 indeed. All right. Let's just see if I can remember this. These are olive oil factories producing
Yes.
in like a thing. I can't remember what green is. Do you remember what green is?
Wait. No. Green is the olive oil.
It is?
And
Yes.
the other ones are
Oh, these are
grapes.
wineries.
That's wineries.
Wineries. Okay,
Purple
got it.
I don't
grapes.
know.
All
What
right.
this is quarries, I guess.
Wineries, nothing.
Nothing.
Wineries, Lincoln.
3. Dave's got 12.
No. Oh, God, I do 12. All right. Windmills
Of my mind.
of your mind.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4.
4. Oh my gosh, you guys. 9.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Coliseums.
I have
Quarries,
12.
maybe?
No,
12?
16. No,
6.
12. 12.
12 for Lincoln. I got none.
What are we doing?
The
Red?
red, yep. 15.
15.
5 times 3. What's this?
Stone, the
The-
quarry.
Oh, the thing I don't have. Sorry.
The one you don't
The one I
have.
have. The white stuff.
Nikki gets
Yeah,
6.
I get 2.
Oh, yeah.
No, she
4.
gets 4.
I get 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, 4.
I get 4.
4. Nothing. And then gems. How many, Nikki?
I
She
have
gets
2,
5 points.
so I get 5 points.
Okay.
I get 13. You get 13.
Okay.
And that foot is me.
Here comes the math time.
Gamegenic, ingenious supplies.
All right. The final scores are 35, 40, 44.
Wow.
Actually, not that far
No.
closer than I thought, considering I had some big scores earlier.
Sure did.
But I had 0 and 0, like later, right?
Yeah.
I mean-
Right.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's the game.
Yeah.
Rome in a day. What do you think, Nikki P?
It is in a day. It's pretty quick. I like it. It's got the dividing up for people to take and what you're hoping they won't take from you so you can play it, and then it's the whole like looking at the other person, what do you think they're going to leave me, and if I divide it this way, and it's a bunch of combinations you're trying, and it's all up in the air because you don't know how that's going to be divided. You
Yep.
don't know who's going to take what. I know.
Yep.
I know. Terrible. So I was like, do I make that score, or do I add it to
Yep.
Right.
my? I guess it probably would
Probably
have
would
been
have been better
better
there.
if
It
it
would
was
have counted
there.
as 3 as opposed
Yeah,
to 1.
it would have been 6 points
Right.
if this was here.
Right. You got 4.
But now I know these decisions.
Yep.
And I maybe should have put this up there instead of, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You want
I
to.
don't know.
Was this
I don't
placed? Was this placed early?
No, it was the last group.
Oh, the very last group.
Did she get it from you, Dave? No, it's not the last group.
No, I guess not.
Got it.
Because you can tell.
No, it was the
based on-
second to
It
last
was
turn.
Unless she
turn
got it
before.
from, she might
took-
have got it from herself.
She took it from Lincoln, but
I took the purple. She might have got
Yeah.
it from herself. One
Maybe.
of these from herself.
but you're right. That's worth
Right.
2 more points
Right.
versus 1.
versus 1 point for the yellow. Right.
Right.
In this case, it wouldn't have made any difference.
No.
but,
Well, the gap would have been a
Well,
little
the gems
smaller.
were, I think, a problem for Nikki. She might have won if she hadn't fallen behind on the
I
gems.
kept
well,
taking
okay. So she
the
didn't.
groups.
She didn't take my gem set, right?
Yeah.
So that does this. That transfers this. That knocks me down. That knocks me down to 9,
Okay.
and it knocks her up, right? So to 6 only though. So it gains her a point. It gains her points on me, but not on you.
Right.
And it was the lesser point set, like so, and it leaves me the red.
Yeah.
What do you think, Nick? I mean, Link. Sorry,
It's cool.
I'm so used to saying that.
Yeah. It's cool. I think it's got some interesting stuff going on for sure. The part that is weird for me, other than it's awesome, is just keeping track of this. Like
Yes.
where the stuff is at. What do you have a shot at getting? Because I was building this purple bit and I only ever got 1. I mean, you got the other 3. So, and I got, well, how's that possible? I guess
Well,
there's only 1 per each card. Or 2
No.
or
No, it depends on the cards. The
Card.
cards are uniquely different, right?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
look.
I have 2 red buildings on my card.
As do I.
The sample
And 2
card,
yellow.
for example. This was the sample card.
Nikki
right?
only had 1 yellow, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Each card has, it looks like 3 pairs of the same thing and 2 uniques of the 5, right?
Right.
So only 1 red, only 1 white, and then, only 1 yellow.
I have 2
2
red,
pairs.
2
No,
green, and
2
2
whites.
grays.
So yeah, red and yellow, and then pair. The thing that didn't occur to me till midway through the game is probably the same thing that occurred to you midway through the game, which was, I should be looking at what buildings Lincoln and Nikki are putting out next turn.
Sure.
And I never did that, which is why I did this. I
was paying attention to it. It was just, the issue was like, what is more important? And I also feel you need to build to that. So I probably shouldn't have given you the yellow red, but like I wanted
this one?
Yeah, I wanted a green. I gave you a green. I gave you the yellow red.
Right.
And I gave you something
Well, the
else.
yellow red wasn't bad in the sense that it got me 3 points, but
Correct.
it stopped me from scoring red in a way, right?
Right.
I mean,
well, I knew you weren't probably going to go for it because you weren't getting the white building that you really needed, and I didn't have it. Right.
Yeah.
I got it a long time ago.
That part is neat. The dividing part is neat. I love how short this game is.
Yeah.
Seriously, this is one of those things where, is it a game? Is it a filler? Right? Like this was that. I think this could fall into that super filler category that we kind of half invented. Well, remember when fillers were truly like kind of almost like throwaway games?
Yeah.
And then there were all of a sudden these really well-designed games in the late 90s,
Yes.
early aughts that were fast and quick, and we're like, this is too good to just call it a filler. It's almost
Right.
an insult. And this feels like a super filler to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that it's just 4 rounds. I love the back and forth look. In a 4-player game, you're never getting anything from the person across from you, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
there's something to be said for the fact that that's kind of cool. It's like, okay, those buildings over there, I'm never getting them.
Yeah.
What would there be
right.
if there was a tiebreaker? Most gems?
Most tiles of land.
It looks like
I
well
believe is
balanced
the
roughly.
tiebreaker. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 19.
20,
Well, there you go.
3, 4, 5, 6,
She has
10, 14,
I kept
21,
taking the bigger
17,
groups.
21. Yeah.
If I have 19, she has 21.
Yeah.
So that's actually cool, right? I had the fewest tiles, and I managed to sort of eke out the most out of them. This game is, I said, yeah, go ahead.
No. I mean, it's awesome. But this, if I hadn't given you this,
Yes, this is 2 points.
yeah, it's 8 versus 10.
Yep.
But really, I think the big one would have been not. But I didn't want the red tile. I didn't care. it would have been good to get it, but I knew I wasn't going to get it because of the weight. That's what I think is the neatest part of the game is this stuff here.
Yes.
You put the 5 out, and in 1, 2, there is no deciding. You don't
That's
even,
really
which
smart.
is good because
that
it would take us
really
forever.
smart, right?
Right.
Yes.
Well, here's the other reason it's great is it forces you into, in some cases, very easy decisions and very hard decisions.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like in that last round, Nikki was like, "Whatever, Dave," and she was not wrong because everything I had was roughly equal for her. So in a weird way, that made the decision harder for me because now I'm trying to figure out what can I keep that's best for me. Because there's nothing I know she'll take. Like those two sets were roughly equal. I thought for sure you'd take the gem set because I thought that was better for you, but you didn't, and that surprised me. Like so, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I took small, right?
You took small a lot of the time. That's why I think I've got the most tiles, but
right.
it clearly didn't help me win, so.
Well, I kind of figured that there was going to be a building on each of the tiles.
Yeah.
You know, and then also I just wanted to make sure I didn't fall behind on gems. That was all I was really worried about because, I mean, the difference between 4 and 5 is 4 points, which is the biggest jump for sure.
Okay, if this sample score is any indication, let's assume this is roughly a score. Could you just take the small gems every time and try to get to get to 8 gems?
But you could lose the gems. You'd have to make a really compelling draw for everybody else.
That's not that hard. You could kind of do that, right?
But you still need to score. You can't just go for the small every time. Like one tile, which is what I was absolutely contemplating at one point. Like, it sure would be great to bump up a little higher on those gems.
Okay, you know me. You know now.
Yeah,
I want to
try that.
I definitely want to try this next. Again, you'd have to squeak out the best you could. If you could make a 4-1 or a really obvious 3-2 split, look. What if I made
Two buildings and
what if I made a 2-3 split where the 2 had the buildings on them?
right.
And the 3 was just 3 tiles with nothing on them and a gem. Like, wouldn't you take the buildings? Because the tiles, as I've proved, although it didn't matter, cannot score for you at the end of the game. Like,
well,
I don't know.
3 wineries is tough. I only got this at the end of the game.
I had 2 triples. That really helped, right? That was that worked out kind of nice for me. Although, look, we all have 1 triple at least. It stands to reason.
Nikki's got 2 triples as well.
Oh, you're right. Well, one of them.
She scored 15.
One of them is a rough triple, unfortunately. Yeah. It seems like it's not that hard, right? Because you can definitely manipulate buildings to yourself.
Sure.
You have to give something away for it, but you can do it, right?
But I feel giving away gems, for me, was the big not give. Don't let yourself get too far behind on the gems.
Well, I wonder if this game is similar in a weird way to Bonanza, in which you're better off giving a little away every time as long as you're getting the stuff you need. Right?
Yeah, maybe.
I like the uncertainty of not knowing. Like, if I knew that Nikki was going to leave me this, I might have taken your set with the red because that red right here is fantastic for me.
Right.
But I didn't know Nikki was going to do that.
Yeah, she took the red building? Is that what the deal was?
Yes, I thought she was going to take
the gem.
Something with the gem, yeah.
Right. Well, thanks for teaching us, Dave.
You're welcome, Lincoln.
And thanks again to Gamegenic for sponsoring this video and the accessories. And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. If you click on the bell, you get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time. Bye.